This is an example of history not repeating itself, but Trump not learning from history. Trump is about to engage in the third Gulf War. And the important thing about understanding that is never has America been able to tell a people, such as the Iraqis, we will bomb you, but then your job is to go and take care of the government on your own. The US said that in 1991 and let the Iraqis be slaughtered. In 2003, the US said that again, and the Iraqis didn't listen. They just stayed home. The US had to overthrow Saddam. So if Trump thinks he can do a change of regime without putting American soldiers on the ground, he hasn't learned from history.
Just help us understand, how do you think Iran might respond to maintain deterrence without triggering full-scale war?
Iran wants to do is prolong the war until the point where I think it can inflict American casualties. The minute you have American fatalities, public opinion is going to turn to the war. Number two, the longer Iran could prolong the war, that will send oil prices rising. In other words, it could withstand aerial attacks. Saddam Hussein Iraq under Saddam Hussein withstood 6 weeks of aerial attacks. The point is, Trump is leading a divided country, and Iran's only option without igniting a full-scale civil war is to cause divisions in America, particularly Congress that never approved this war.
And what role are regional players like the Gulf states and Turkey, for example, playing in this crisis?
I think with the Gulf states, we have to distinguish. Amongst the Gulf Cooperation Council, Oman was the only nation not to be attacked by Iran. And so I still think it has enough credibility to be a mediator, as well as Turkey. Turkey is positioned itself to be an interlocutor between Iran and the US. It has enough credibility. But otherwise, those are the only two actors that I could see emerging as mediators.
Do you think this confrontation could empower hardliners in Iran and Israel? And if so, what would that mean for diplomacy?
The use of military violence by the US is definitely going to enable the hardliners in Iran. As for Israel, it's going to be hard to see because we're not sure the outcome. Iran has already definitely that's always going to enable the hard can never be trusted. If the war goes badly for Israel, that's going to undermine the hardliners. If Israel can portray it as a success, that will only embolden them. Netanyahu's ratings have been abysmally low, but by diverting the nation's attention to another war, I think he's trying to just boost his own domestic legitimacy.
Dr. Ibrahim, thank you for joining. Dr. Ibrahim Al-Marashi speaking to us from Italy. He's a Middle East expert and senior analyst.